Hey guys, it's me, Jack, and today I'm making a video because I'm fixing the layout, quote unquote. For some of these videos I've been making using the layout. The layout's been doing a good job, and it's really been good. No, and I love it, but I have all this other Thomas stuff that I would really like to put on the layout someday, and I really want to now. So I'm making this video to kind of celebrate the existence of this previous old layout, because this is a really good one that I've made recently. It's heavily based on the old one, but you know, it really expanded from here to all over there. But because I'm missing some pieces right there, and especially with the bugs, yeah, God, I'm gonna have to sadly take this down a bit because I don't want all these bugs get on my layout and all my stuff. That over here, this can kind of sun fade if you can't tell. From over here, you can not tell it. But from over here, yeah, you can tell. Bugs, stuff down there I don't even want to know. So I'm going to make this little run out video with some runs and all that to kind of celebrate this layout's existence. And it being a vital part to TOTR, since TOTR and the Splendid Show, since this is the layout for both of those shows. To a degree, because this is not for TOTR, because this is like for like something else I'm making that kind of uses this, but not to a heavy degree. But yeah, here's the layout, and I'm gonna give a brief little rundown because I was gonna make a whole video about my collection that I am still gonna do, because I have a lot of Trackmasters in a short amount of time. I used to have like the mains, like maybe like the main 7. Now I have like all of these guys. So, yeah, I'll make definitely a review video about that. And stuff I'm going to be selling on my store. On eBay. Because Macari at the time was being a bastard, so yeah. Also just got these guys in from Treasure Hunting. Just going to fix this guy up. Give him some traction tags or something. I'll find something. But yeah, let's start off with talking about where the layout starts and all that. Sorry with the noise, there's no audio or anything like that. It's just video out of the blue. I'll probably add a good thumbnail later, but right now I'm just gonna make this just to tell you guys now, because I got all this stuff from Flea Market, and here's how much this cost. It was just 15 bucks. It's pretty goddamn good deal, I would say, personally. But yeah, anyway, other than that, let's start over here with the Take and Play area, the somewhat most recent edition. So it's over here with the sheds. Really good sheds I had for a while. Start here, I had like all this Sharpie stuff based off of Limcom video, but I kind of went a little nuts with it, honestly. Got some 3D printed track over here near it. Got some custom made buffers for Take and Play, because they never made any for that. Go from here, this little siding area along here, to a Steamworks that I got from Macari a while ago. That has some space to just have a nerve gauge and be there, a little area. Maybe but it's obviously in the wrong direction, so if you were to go over here from this perspective, you'd probably see it, but because of the layout being how it's made, I'm gonna be, you know, obviously tearing it down, but that's why I'm doing this. That was pretty good, but left side with the Steamworks, I don't really have a lot to say with it, but it's a pretty cool gimmick toy where you can just custom make your own engines, sort of. But yeah, other than that, that's the layout. Go along this straight line, curve around here to this little secret Bowser amiibo that's fucked up that I put there for fun. Also my dead Winston that I may have to get replaced one day because the winding mechanism broke when I tried fixing it. So, oops. Go along this line right here, just a little saw blade, there's a turntable, there's a little siding with a little woman just working on pottery. Go back to the turntable, go around this little roundabout part to this little, I don't know, Target, I guess? Yeah, Target. Target. Part, and you go up the hill. And you see Dead Owen. And you go down the hill with this cool place at. A lot of fun times going to be had. I would suggest watching Limcom videos review on this, or Troublesome Junction. Since Troublesome Junction is a pretty funny guy. I really like his Oliver video where like people came to the store of his house. Speaking about Tommy Oliver, oh fuck, I don't have him over here. I have him over here since I gotta like clean out his motor, but yeah, we got Tommy Oliver. Yeah, eat that. But besides on this god much amount of money train, Jesus. How did I even make the side rods? It's like unique for just him. I really like him, but he is insanely not accurate compared to a lot of other engines, but he's still a decent model. Cause like I get the hate, but I also get the praise. I kind of fall in between for that, but enough said about that. There's this little 3-printed little wiggly line over by the turntable. It's a little helipad with a helipad on top of it, with a tree over here, with a round over here, and connects back, and that's enough for the narrow gauge. We also have the Arsenal little railway I have right here. Well, I will expand on that on a newer layout in my video. Keep in mind this layout will change a lot, so I'll be changing it a lot, so don't expect this to be one type of thing for too long, because this thing's gonna change a lot. Especially having stuff like cranky not always be there, because I have other crankies, and the superstation never being always connected. It's gonna be sitting sideways now, because it's sitting like this kind of fucks up with a lot of stuff. So I'll be having to move that. I'll probably move it closer to over here. Maybe it's just like a little testing train thing or something. I don't know. But let's go back to the layout, because that's what we're here for. Sorry, I don't know how to do any of these things. I'm just making a video, talking and rapping, no. Just jabbering your ears off, sorry. Having too much fun, I guess. I'm really good with these videos. I have this little sheds, just going in it right now. Go out and get some stuff in there. Got his hero card in there. You also got some pen in there. Pretty cool. You also got Thomas the Prank Engine Custom and a green Wilson, because I got a dupe kit from buying all of them from when I watched like Cartoonia or Cartoonia's pretty nice, but I am surprised how they're not having any copyright at all. Holy fuck. That's your copyright nightmare, but whatever. Anyway, another topic for another day. You go along this line and you go to Nufford. And then you go along this line and get my shadow out of the way. Oops. I'm gonna do a split scanner. We'll switch over here with Toby with the orange machine. Probably move this and put him back in the box. I'll review the rest of that another day. Speaking of stuff, I'll just move these minis somewhere else, I guess, because there. We gotta move you guys too. Jesus. Well, let's go back to the layout over here. You got this little switch. Go around here. You have the Sister Rescue Center in the chocolate factory. Go over here. You have Cranky. Probably just kind of skipped a little part because it's an intersection, but whatever. You also got Bowstrode. Oh, I'm sexy. You also have actually Canyon, my favorite piece, but God, you got some sun. You got some sun right there. Nothing crazy, but from a certain angle, it'll never be seen again. And it's never had sun fading before, so I don't really want that to happen again. So that's why I have to move this. Go around Action Canyon, go on a single level, around again, and then you're back on the middle popping. You go around here, have all these little junctions and stuff. Nothing of note, just ends. And then you go over here along this line with a little switch that my friend Bright gave me from a trade. You may have remembered that from Brent's video if you watch it. Make sure to watch it. I mean, Big Red Bull Productions, totally. Fuck. Sorry for licking your neck. Oops. That's got some lights down there. Let me just turn it on to show you. With a mosquito on it, Jesus. Got some Halloween lights there I used. I never really got to show those off before. These are pretty good goddamn shots for like road vehicles, but you never really get to see that on YouTube videos since you probably won't, but you know, I think something better will come in the future. That would be nice. You go along this line again, you go all the way around here, passing by some stuff, nothing crazy, and then we wrap the bound back here. And that's pretty much this part of the layout. This was phase 1 of the layout. Before, if you didn't know, all this layout started from this one table that my dad just had around. Then we got one table, and then we got 2 tables. And then we had multiple other stuff. Let's get to that. So if you take this junction, or the switch actually, it will go along here and you have a little siding, it stops here, and has a little scrapped bridge that leads to an engine's demise. It's going to be like a 2 double line, kind of like the main line where it has double lines. But it was scrapped sadly, and so Matt was going to, extend it, but, plans didn't really work out, and it doesn't really fit. So, yeah, that could be something I can do in the future, but this is the space that I have for the layout. You guys probably don't get to see it, but that's what it looks like, and it is so odd. So if you walk all the way back here, you can barely see that mofo. Over here in the back door, you can just see some of the blue of the background before you didn't see any of that before, but now you can see the whole entire way over here. Like if you get down here, you can be like, this is the Island of Soto. That's pretty goddamn cool, and I like that, how the background does that. The background is kind of a dick, because I just use blue sticky tack, being a dumbass, so, oops. So, I'm gonna have to, nail it in or something, or get, a new sky drop, but that can happen when I fix and clear and everything, that I'm gonna do that today, but, this is gonna be, that's why I'm making this video. I hope you guys liked the video. If you like my content, obviously, if you want to subscribe, if you know that, but if you're young, then probably you shouldn't subscribe, since I don't really want to be that type of channel that's like, hey, did you definitely subscribe? Because this guy has a lot of stuff, dude. I'm like a fucking, what? A teenager. That's probably shouldn't say it on the internet, but I'm saying it anyway. I'm a teenager, so probably just look for better content from other creators. Watch some of Victor Tantic content or something. I don't know. Limkin video. They're trustworthy guys enough. Trustworthy enough, I think. I don't know. It would be bad if those guys would become bad. God damn, don't even get me started with Izzy's Toy Time. I can make a whole entire fucking video about that guy. Mr. Fuzzy! Anyway. You have these switches along this line. Little police headquarters. From this angle you can't see it, but there you are. I'm gonna go put this up now, because I'm gonna start taking this away, and a lot of the Lego stuff is gonna go first, since the only thing I'm gonna really keep is probably the Lego figures, since I have all these locations I don't even really need to make anything like that. Maybe it just depends. Anyway, go along this line. You have a little Jack in the Pack Construction Company. Pretty cool. Go along this diode switch. Before we had the Steamworks over here, but now up to recently we have it over here. You probably see in some of the shorts I'm going to be posting about TOTR. Don't worry, I'm making one and I'm almost done with it, so just come after shortly after this video. Anyway, I have this little Toby's Woods right here, a little shed, little tunnel. I'll probably say in the future I would want to make this video better, but that will happen to a lot of stuff. This little circle for just leaves or whatever. Let's just pick that up. Let's put it over here for right now. Lego goes with Lego. Just stack that there. Speaking about Lego, let's get Pottery Girl and Villager. Yeah, there's a bug on the track. Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna like any of that. So there's already all these little figures that you would never think, but we have all these little figures just laying around on the layout. By the way, so I reused some of the figures that I would never use on anyone, like this Villager, from a Hot Wheels set. That I still have the Villager, but nothing from the set. I think only a weird little bat thing. Anyway, the story, grandpa story aside, back to the layout. Okay, Molly. Where was I? Alright. Got RC Cranky. A little downhill. Turn around the back. You go around the back. And you also got that yellow doofus. Don't know who you are, but hi. I can show you because you're not part of the Thomas series. So guys, acknowledge this yellow bastard because he just exists. You also have Mikey. And who are them? I don't know. You can probably find out in the new video posting the shorts, but I'll probably go in depth with them later in another video because I don't really know what to do right now. I just put them in a random short. Didn't really do much with it. Go around here, and you actually have a little turnaround spot. You have a switch. You also have Owen, some other stuff. And yep, that's it. I'm just gonna show you all the stuff they have down here. Play sets, sheds, carnival, boxes, Trackmaster, random stuff, modern engines and stuff. Other boxes, the thing I made for the Audrey extravaganza or whatever during that contest thing. Tell me, put it away. And yep, that's it. We even have the Superstition box still. My mom asked for me to keep on to, and that's probably a good idea. But yep, this is the last look you're gonna see at the layout. Here's to what the rest of 2025 has to offer, because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, because my brain, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing something wrong with making these videos. Probably not, but I'm doing something wrong, I guess. I don't know. I'm also gonna make like videos easy where like I say like a lot of times. I say oh, or like I do say stuff that would be weird or odd, like cutting off my sentences, even though that's something that they probably do other last years. Something I just do now. Hey, big metal poster. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really do hope. I would like to find a better way of saying that and be more creative, but I don't know. I mainly use my creative juices for Thomas videos and other stuff like that, so sorry if I can't pique every interest you want and not be perfect all the time, but I don't think that's what you guys are looking for. I'm just being a little more vulnerable, I guess. So hope you guys enjoyed that, and I guess lights out. Here's to the new layout.